What are you doing? What are you doing? What? You never light a cigar that way.
Yo, it's the Shadow Smokers Legion, fun, family, and smoke. Rockin' with Phoenix fresh rhymes, they stronger than note. About to break it off with the illest of crews, led by the man Tony Wang, making his vision come true. Now let me take you on a ride. We got love for cigars, from the east to the west, only the brightest of stars. I screen in the scene, little guy with the shop, shadow gazing around. You know it ain't gonna stop. Cigar mechanic don't panic when he's repping his brand. For Vescarillo and more, smooth as sticks in the land. Hashimoto's around, jumping live in the chats. Asian orange and more, his button's famous in fact. Cigars, pipes, whiskey, coffee, and more. Turbo jetting around, Tim with the dopest of pours. What's that? Huh? One wheel and reviews? Martin in the house, sharing the latest smoke news. Need to pick me up? Get to Southeast US. Bob and Chief in the mix, you know they saying God bless. We got that journey, voyage, private blends for the crew. Celebrating with coins, repping that dope swag too. Now I'm about to sign off, you know it's time for that audit. Light up the group with my post, you know I'll rock it and sock it. But remember y'all, Legion, it lives with a passion. From a man in the shadows, ayo, the SoySauce Assassin. So cut it, light it, love the smoke from your region. After all we connect, it's through the power of Legion.
Uh-oh, connection issue. Okay. Hey guys, Tony the SoySauce Assassin. As you guys see, I'm like out of breath because I was running up and down with the vacuum cleaner, trying to clean up like a bunch of beetles that's on my ground. Like they look like sesame seeds. Somebody like just spilled a whole entire freaking container of sesame seed out of my ground. And that's how it looks like. I was like, what is that? And I look closer, like they look like bugs. I was like, holy crap, I'm being attacked by bugs. So yeah, that's why it took me like a few minutes just clean that up before the bugs get close to my cigars because they were very close. They're not there yet, but very close. And I would think those carpet bugs would like to eat tobacco as well. I don't know. I can't tell, but I think they would. Right? I think they would, no? Alright, so let's see. There we go. There we go. Now we got Martin. Martin on the show. Alright. So
don't mind me, I'm just editing an Instagram photo.
Doing the Instagram photo. Yeah. Better not be cigar beetles. I don't think they're cigar beetles because the first thing I checked was to open up a box of it to see if there's any hole on the immediate, like, you know, cover. There isn't any. So it's not beetle bugs. You know, and I look at the other one that has no bag. This has no bag, but also no hole. So, you know, I check it right away, but it's not. So it looks okay. It looks okay. Anyways, so we have Daniel Martin. We have Martin Amaya. Hashimoto somewhere hiding. And just in case Albert or James come out to the show and talking about Davidoff, I'm gonna smoke a Davidoff today so I can actually say Davidoff. Okay? So.
Oh, it's the little guy.
Hey, little guy.
What's up?
So. What?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
What? Did something just happen? Something just happened.
I don't. I took my brace off so my hand could breathe a little bit, and like I just bumped my hand.
Wow.
All right, today Davidoff, Nicaragua, and I have to say, William Gallahan is not my fault. Hi, it is not my fault. Okay, the problem with William Gallahan was way beyond me. It wasn't my fault. All right, it wasn't my fault. All right, let's light this up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, it smells so good. Cigar smells so good.
Daniel's avoiding it.
Alright. So let's get this stuff out of the way first. Number one, I posted a list of people that haven't checked in yet. So if you haven't checked in yet and you saw your name there, go check in. And I also posted a list of people that had checked in. So if you saw your name in the Discord, you're all set. But if you don't see your name there, something screwed up. Go check in. You know, sometimes if you check in before and you notice your name somewhere, just look at it again, okay? And number two, I think that it's only good if you you invited someone into the group and they literally forgot that they're in the group and they need to go do the audit, just go remind them. It's like, hey, you're in a group that does audit, so go say hi. Literally, we have this member RC, I believe, something, and I didn't even remember we had a member like that because I just noticed that he never introduced himself. Yeah, I checked the post. The only person that introduced it, I think, was Evan. That kind of introduced him. But if you never look at, like, the point is that he never posted anything until now, and I didn't even know he existed. He was not in our roster because he never said anything until now. Right?
Well, I saw Mike was on there. I think he's still deployed.
He's still the what? The boy?
Deployed overseas. I think he's in Iraq, Afghanistan, something like that.
That's fine. I mean, if he is that way, somebody made a post. Just let me know he's deployed, and I will just fill him in. If you're out of the country, nothing you can do about it. So we'll fill you in, just for the heck of it. All right. So that's totally fine. Another news is that we decided to do membership cards. So we gotta have OGs, we gotta have prestige, and we gotta have regular members. Okay, the OG will say OG member, the regular member will say Legion member, and the prestige member will say prestige member on it. Okay, and those are made to order. They're so darn expensive when you make to order, but they are gotta be made to order. Each card will have its own number, name, and all that stuff. So it will be made to order. You'll be I told them potentially I need 200 cards, but at 200 cards you're looking at thousands already. So I'm trying to cut that down to 100 and try to fill it in. So if you want it, we have 40 more spots left. Okay, I want to reserve mostly for the OGs, and I hope the OGs will all respond. But if they snooze, they lose. That's the thing, okay? So 40 more space to it. If you want it, you gotta either mention it in the Discord or mention it in that post in Facebook. All right. The design. Let me see. I don't think I got a design yet. No, I haven't got a design yet. So we actually have someone that's designing the car right now, and yeah, designs. So they got to design, put the spec in there and all the information in there. So it will take a while. Once I have that, I will put it up for you guys to see and see if any adjustment we need to make. This designer will only do 5 maximum revisions. Nothing more than that. All right? More than 5, you'll have to pay for 5 more. So let's keep it down to 5. I know usually we're like 25, 5. Okay? It's an expensive guy, so 5. All right, and yeah, and I'm smoking the Nicaraguan, Nicaragua, Davidoff, and I think this is Toro, right? This is Toro. What are we smoking over there?
So we've got the Oliva V.
Okay, Oliva V. That's a weird shape, Oliva V. Oh, Sereno.
Sereno Double X Maduro.
What about Daniel?
Street Taco Toro.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
Well, it's date night.
Yeah, day night. Just got home. Hashimoto just got home, okay, from California. And yeah, for those people who haven't tried this, I don't even think this is considered as a revisit. Because I think everybody know that this particular series from Davidoff, the Nicaraguan, the Ascaro, and the Yamasa were like the it, okay? Like, you can't miss it. You go in there, they have this, they heavily advertised, especially I think like 2 years ago, the entire display was that. Was the Yamasa Davidoff. So I think the most universal is the Nicaragua. The best one in there is the Yamasa. And if you like the strong one, it's the Ascaro. Yeah, this one salty, you know, woodsy, a little bit of earthiness, very tiny a little bit, very tiny little bit. Yeah, but mostly salty, which I kind of like. All right, and let's go to the last piece of swag of the 2021 swag kit for the meat. Keep in mind, you can buy it without going to the meet. It will just cost you more. All right, because I wanted to balance out people who go, they have expense, so they're gonna cost less for them. Those people who's not going, we're gonna ship it to you, so we're gonna kind of account for shipping, right? So
Right.
the last item is this.
Oh shit!
It's a black Glencairn cup with the logo on it.
Oh yeah, I like that.
And this is also cut through. Cut through. You can see it from inside. Can you see that? It's cut through, so you can see the shadow. This is also the same quality as the previous one we did with the skull. This is the demo that I have to make some adjustment because it's so fine. The detail is so fine to a point where you cannot even read the words on the bottom. Okay, there's no way to do it. So I'm making them to make the bottom bigger, the words bigger on the bottom. It's actually just a 2000 since 2019. Everything else, I think there's enough detail. Okay. Everything else has enough detail. Yeah, but this is the demo
Sweet.
I have. It's in black. It's like a shiny black. I would have preferred if they have like a sparkly black. You know, those like Obsidian black.
I kind of like the flat black.
But it's just black. All right, this is just black. Okay. If you had a gold one, it'll fit really nicely to your gold one. If you don't have a gold one, it'll fit really nicely to a clear one. However, I think that what's cool about this is this thing kind of reflects light a lot, and I think under most light in a certain angle, it actually glows purple. It's kind of cool. So this is what we have as the last item. So we got like, you know, pins. We got, where did I put it? I don't know. I swear I put one here. Okay, so we got this pin here. We got this. We got some magnet. We got some stickers. We got coin, which will be this one, which fits nicely with the cup. You know, think about it. So. Yep, and that will be the sweat kit, okay? And yeah, I haven't ordered this yet. I had to go back to them and say I gotta order a bunch and send it to Michael and ask him how much it will cost, and then I'll give you guys a final amount. Okay, so yeah, bunch of cool stuff going on. I was gonna show you guys the smaller humidor for our logo on it today. But you know, according to our U.S. custom, when they were about to ship it back to me, it was the end of the day, so it had to take one more day. Okay, so yeah, you know, they don't have to keep a time, you know, because USPS has fulfilled their time, and you know, the customer are not obligated. Unfortunately.
So unfortunately, Noah has a question, and it doesn't. These are not available to the public. These are only available for Shadow Smokers Legion members.
Yes. So Noah, so step one is that you had to join the Legion for 90 days. Okay. So any of the people that you see here can invite you. And they had to invite you into Discord, and you had to be there for probation for 90 days before you can get swag. And this is literally for our event coming out in September. So if you join right now, it's not too late. It's not too late. But yeah, it is meant for our group members. If anything we have in Shadow Smoke Legion is we got swag.
We got swag. What?
We got swag. We got crap load of swag. We got too much swag. So yeah,
We got
that's
swag?
that's the last item I'm making for the Legion for this item, for this event. Okay, I'm not gonna for the event I'm not doing it anymore. I am not making any more for the event. It's just too much work. It's too much work. Now, if you think that's the first version, that's definitely not the first version. Just so you guys know.
So, Amazon has this really cool Glencairn carrying case that I'm thinking about buying. That glass will fit perfectly in that case.
What are you talking about?
So on Amazon, they sell this Glencairn case that'll hold 2 glasses.
All right, let me see. Let me see.
So I have my original Glencairn Shadow Smokers Legion cup,
Okay.
and the one that you'll have, it'll complete the set. So boom.
Traveling case, is it a long one?
Yeah. Looks like a giant tube.
We got to
Oh.
see if they have one that can hold
It
3.
already
'cause
comes
I
with
got
2
3.
cup in there though.
Well, I don't have 3, Michael.
I
I
will.
don't have the gold one.
When I have the black one, I'll have 3, and then
They do
You
have
know.
cases for 3, I'm pretty sure. What for?
there we go.
There we go. See? You probably want to get one that will fit 25 just in case in the future. Okay? Just in case in the future I get more, right? So,
Hey, Hashimoto, no promoting. Hashimoto's promoting.
but do you have Hashimoto swag? Not yet. Not yet, you know? Because like Hashimoto didn't send me any, so I don't have any here. So yeah, very exciting. We're only a few months ago. I don't think that Michael has get to talk to Casa Cueva about that yet. You know, maybe it's about time.
Yeah, they're that's true, but they're also very busy.
Yeah, but this is coming up.
I know that. I'm well aware of that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's something to watch out for. Yeah, but like Michael said, he is getting some loaded stuff. So you know,
Got shipped out. I'm supposed to have it Tuesday. Oh my god, it's a lot of stuff. But then I've also got about $600 worth of stuff that's on back order from them.
so yeah, you know, if you are not a member, you could starting out by buying some cool ones that's not member exclusive, which
True.
I kind of use a lot. So yeah, I mean they do sell this without our logo on it.
I will have some.
Yeah, it's more cool without a logo on it, but you know it works just as well without logo on it. Or maybe it doesn't work. 99.999% the same. You know that 0.1 logo adds like 5 horsepower and 10 torque when you cut it using this thing. The statement cannot be proven. I'm just saying.
Martine,
Right?
does that work? You're sitting in a Nissan or something. So does that work?
Hey,
Huh?
you know, maybe. But that's
Well,
the
you're
thing.
sitting-
But
you're driving
Martin
it, it's an
is, Martin
Infiniti,
is
right?
not sitting in the Nissan though. That's
It's
not
an
a Nissan.
Infiniti. Infiniti is a Nissan.
I know it is. It's a Nissan in Japan, but in America, it's Infinity. They're taxed differently.
So I'm saying, does it work? Is your car like that much faster when you have that cutter in your car?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Didn't you hear? Like recently, he got a ticket because he got that cutter in the car.
Stays in my pocket.
You see, that's the problem. So instead of the car moving fast, he's moving faster than the car. Salty. Anyways, so yeah, I mean that's what's going on right now with all the stuff pending. I mean, I'm waiting for a
Roll-
lot of new cigars coming out, but Michael just keep telling me to wait. I can't help it. You know, Michael.
What am I supposed to do? I can only wait when they send them to me. I can't make them send it any faster.
You know, Michael just like, you know, hey guys, these are coming up in the next month or so, and then wait. Wait,
Yeah,
there's
they're
more.
they're waiting on bands and boxes. I got to smoke it. You didn't. That's not my fault.
Totally your fault. Totally your fault. I've been always the last one.
Yeah, but I made your name's on the list for people that want a box of it, so that's good enough, right?
So, by the way, I'm thinking because I'm pretty sure that Casa Cueva isn't gonna. I mean, Lewis isn't just gonna go, hey, I want a membership card. So for the membership card, I'm thinking to make them one with Casa Cueva family as the member name instead of his own name. What do you guys think?
That would be awesome.
Sounds pretty cool.
So we'll just do that for Casa Cueva.
Albert, you already did this.
Alba.
You're late, Albert.
Come on, Alfred.
You're late to the show.
I was late, and then, you know, I was later. So yeah, I'm thinking to do that, and also I'm pretty sure Bob, the cigar guy, will have to think about that too. So we'll probably make him one as well. But yeah, we only have 40 spots left. 40 spots left, and you snooze, you lose. You snooze, you lose. Now, they did tell me that if I finished it and I print a bunch of like regular member card that doesn't have name on it for the new members, I could do that. But if I want to carve name on it, I have to send it back to them. Additional setup fee just to carve it. It will cost more than the card is worth. So
Wow.
So
That's when you use a Sharpie.
what?
Just use a Sharpie.
I could technically, right? White out it and use a Sharpie right on it. I could, but you know. All right. Good night, James. I could, but it just doesn't look good. I guess. I mean, if we don't feel it, I'm gonna get a few cards that's just for regular members, where new members can get it with their name written on it. And you know, obviously, when we have enough, next time we print it, we can print with your name on it. Okay, so you know you're a temporary member if you got one with the marker on it. So that might be an option. That might be an option.
I don't see Tony doing it with using a marker. I just don't see it.
It's hard. It'll drive me insane. It will
It will.
definitely drive me insane. But if we have to, I am thinking to print some for like honorary members and stuff like that, where they are not actually members. They cannot be active with the group. But then they're really helpful with the group. For one, I will have give one of those to Brendan Wells because I miss him. Right? And he still helped the Legion and stuff like that. So, you know, if he can be in the Legion, at least he can be honorary members, right? Why not? So, now, name or nickname, it's got to be name, all right? Some of them that will have a well-known nickname is going to be on there. For example, Sherry is going to have Ash Queen on there. Okay? So, some of them, if you don't have a well-known, like we know, well-known nickname, it's not going to work out. For example, I can tell you, someone like King Todd. I've seen his name so many times, I'm going to remember that's King Todd. So, he will have on there. But other people might not. No, James is not gonna get Colonel, whatever, like Kentucky Fried Chicken. He's not gonna get that. Yes, Albert.
Martine can get Mart, right? Mart.
Martin is gonna get
Crayola.
It's gonna be Mart Hathaway.
Martin's name is too long. He's gotta be Martin Amaya, because I'm not gonna put his middle name in there. It will be way too long. Way too long. Well, we have a level higher than OG, the prestige member, where you want it to be an honor of TAO added to your number. There is one level higher than OG, which is my car, which will say the Legion leader on it. So that's the only difference. The TAO problem, I thought about how we gotta do that, but that's the thing. Somebody could be TAO today and not TAO tomorrow, or TAO not TAO today and TAO tomorrow. So it's really hard to put TAO in all of them. So
TAO for life.
So TAO might not be on there. I can put TAO on you know, as a nickname for you know, for Hashimoto. Right?
I
So
just got the best idea.
huh?
I just got the best idea.
What's the idea?
It's an after show idea though.
Oh shit. After show idea. Damn.
Yep. It's an after show idea.
All right. So oh, my brother is sending me a message again. Yeah, my brother basically told me today. He says, "Bro, I know you hate cryptocurrency, but my friend put $2,000 in. I can't remember what's the name. And this is no bullshit. This is literally from the message. Okay. He said he put $2,000 in where are you at?
Doge.
No, not Doge. Not Doge. He put $2,000 in Nifty coin. Nifty coin. And he said that it went up to 3 million. And I said, your friend is full of shit. If you make 1,500% profit, you just sell it right now and retire. What's your friend holding it for?
Yep.
I tell your friend that he's full of crap, okay? That coin did not give him 1,500% profit just now. All right, and he went to ask his friend, and then his friend showed him a picture that he went to 200,000. I was like, even 200,000, you have sold it. All right, even 200,000, you have sold it. You put $2,000, you got 200,000, and you didn't sell it. You're full of crap. All right, you're BSing it. There's no way you could can cash that. And he said, how did that tank so much? I don't understand. It didn't tank. It never went to 3 million. Can you imagine if you went to $3 million in profit from $2,000? $2,000. That will happen on news tomorrow.
So he asked how it could tank so much.
Mm-hmm.
The same way it went up so much.
I said, there's no way that you can raise that much. It has no value whatsoever if somebody says, hey, here's 1,000 coin. So, and now he literally sent me this message after I told him that it's batshit stupid. He said, people are crazy. I will have sold it 100% profit. Which means $4,000, he would have sold it. I will have sold it in $4,000.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then wait for it to tank again and then buy some more. That's how you trade stock. That's how you trade commodities. You buy low and sell high. When it's high, you sell it. And then you wait for it to tank again, you buy it. Crazy guy. And you know, for anybody who's ever telling me that they, you know, unless you bought Bitcoin at 8 cents a piece and literally forgot all about it for like 10 years, you're not that rich.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we will have a Topo Chico team, Topo Chico, if Topo Chico sponsors Martin Amaya.
No, that's what's got to be on his card. Martin Topo Chico.
If they sponsor Martin, I'll put Topo Chico on his card. But that means I'm getting supplies of Topo Chico for Martin. All right. So yeah, that's shit's stupid. Just people. I know everybody want to invest. I know everybody want to make money, but when it's too good to be true, it is too good to be true. That goes with anything in the world. Okay. If you walk on the street and the girl just say, you know what, take me home. Alright? Too good to be true?
Wrong.
Yeah, it is, because she's probably a crazy murderer. Alright? Crazy murderer. He showed me his e-wallet. Shit was 2.8 million. I'm not even gonna bother.
Good. I'd sell all of it. It's 2.8 million. I'd be selling everything.
Yeah. 2.8 million is enough for you to sell it and just eat the interest and retire today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? Today. Comfortably. Right? And when I say comfortably, like, if you live in Massachusetts, that's pretty comfortable. You live like a king if you move to Detroit. Alright? So, and you can live like a entire country's like dictator if you move to like Vietnam with $2.8 million. Okay.
Yep.
Gee, I can't believe my brother always thinks that there is a quick way to make money.
I
You know,
wish.
because my brother always go like, "Oh, bro, you make so much money. I wish I can make that much money, but I can't. I selling car, blah blah blah." And he always think that there's a quick way that tomorrow you gotta be a millionaire just like that. Just like that. It does not happen, bro. Love you, but that's not happen. I'm sorry.
You know how to make $1 million in the cigar industry?
You spend $1 million.
You start with 2 million.
Right? You gotta have the capital. Right? The capital to make the money in your operation costs and all that stuff. Most business does not make any income in the first 2 to 3 years.
No.
And you'll know whether or not a business is gonna fail in the first year. Right? So, come on. Let's be normal, right? Let's be normal.
We're coming up on that year in a few weeks.
By the way, I think I heard something about like how the government want to tax Bitcoin as property tax.
Yes. Yes, they do, because they have no way to tax it right now at all. They want to
Even
get
if
they
they
want to get
tax it
into
as
that.
property, they couldn't, because number one is a currency. Number two, how are you gonna track those digital wallet?
Yeah, it's not physical. I don't understand how.
Right? You can't keep track of those digital wallet because it's digital and you don't have to bind your name onto it. It's crazy. I don't know what those people are thinking. Like, don't they have like a technology advisor somewhere? Like, understand the digital e-wallet?
They do, but it's virtual.
1-800 number from India. 1-800 number from India. That's all they get.
Yeah, it's not real.
It's crazy. It's crazy how people would think like, okay, let's do this without a plan. It's like, hey, let's tax them as property, but there's no way to track that property because you don't have to actually put a name on it. Right? This is why people steal Bitcoin, because you can't track it. How the hell do you think the Silk Road used all that for all that many years? Because you can't track it. Crazy. Anyway. By the way, quick announcement. This Saturday, great live, super good live. You're gonna be so disappointed that you came to the live, but come here with a happy heart, okay? Do not beat me up afterward, but come with a happy heart, mutual. Come and just enjoy some fun for 5 minutes.
That was so like I don't know. That was like you said, we're gonna be super disappointed, but come with a happy heart.
Yes, come with a happy heart. Be super disappointed. Give me a thumbs up on that video. I deserve a thumbs up for that video. And it wasn't my idea.
Well, we know that.
So, all right. And the people who's like, I don't know, I don't want to, there's not gonna be any fight. It will just be fun. Okay. Just putting it out there.
After show ideas always end up happening one way or another.
Exactly. After show ideas, always, spoiler alert. All right, spoiler alert. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm super excited about that one. I can think of that episode with a smile. I can think of that with a smile. What else is going on right now? Martin, why don't we talk about the life of a reviewer, man? Fucking life of a reviewer.
Fucking life of a reviewer, man.
Oh my god. When I heard that, I almost spilled my coffee. Spilled my coffee. Now, people didn't watch that episode, but I can give a little spoiler, okay? There are times where you like reviewers only get one cigar to review, and that cigar, like a cigar that they usually wouldn't buy. So they either have to do it on the reviewing, or they have to celebrate. But obviously they can't celebrate and review at the same time, because who celebrates staring at a screen for an hour? Right? So, yeah, it sucks to do that a lot of time where he have to give, he have to make that decision. Like, do I smoke this today and be happy about it? or do I smoke this other day and I save myself $40? Life of the reviewer. Which kind of made me realize I didn't even know Vic start doing live like structure. I see that a lot of people start moving like just like this. It's the live structure, right? Vic is live structure now, and I did see that Tim Long was doing live too. He's doing live show, but he said it's not a regular, it's not a weekly thing. It's like a monthly thing.
Right. Yeah, Vic. Vic used to do a Thursday night show called the Triple Cap Show, where he would have. I think he had Steve Saka on there one time, and a couple other people. And the very last show, when he called it quits, he said he wanted to bring me on, and that was his last official show. Until I reached out to him again, and I was like, "Hey, we got to do another live." So we did. We did one last week.
Cool. So, one more thing that I realized that's gonna like kind of clash with the schedule is that Saturday is the event, right? And you say Saturday you gotta meet up with Vic. So, like, what time are you meeting up with them? So that I can
No. No, we're planning around it. So I have I'm either meeting up with him on Friday or Sunday.
Oh, okay.
And
okay,
I think he's gonna have I think he's gonna schedule that Friday off, so we'll be able to meet up on Friday, and I think we're gonna do it at Fox Cigar Bar.
okay.
So but also remembering that Cigars Daily is only open for a certain amount of hours.
You gotta go there.
That's probably gonna be the first shop that I'll go to first. Then once they close, we go to Fox Cigar Bar.
Okay. All right, give me 1 second. That one of that sesame seed just literally flew onto my light, and it's driving me insane. I'm gonna spray it.
Flying around.
Did he
Man,
say a sesame seed?
It's okay. You missed it. I was the only person on the live before everybody got on, and he turns on the camera. He's like, "Holy shit! There are these little bugs everywhere." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Well, I noticed my rug is yellow, and I know that my rug doesn't have spots, but there are spots on my rug. He's like, "There's a shit ton of fucking bugs," and he starts vacuuming it while it's just me and him on the backstage part of YouTube.
There's no bullshit.
Funny.
I was literally vacuuming it up. You know, I was like, holy crap. But I did check. They're not cigar beetles because they were not near my cigars. Like where my cigars were, they're not there. They're actually closer to my trash can for some reason. So I probably had I haven't vacuumed my floor enough. I guess I carry some beetle eggs.
Wow.
So, but hey, they're not eating my cigars. I'm okay with that. Because I'm like, you see me like steering around me to see if there's any near my cigars. I haven't seen any. So, but there is that one that fly around. It's like, oh. Anyways, so yeah, we can all head over to Cigars Daily during the day. So, Friday morning or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he opens at 11 and closes at like 6 or something.
Yeah. Weird hours, man.
It's,
So when are you coming in, Martin?
Who?
When are you coming in,
Who?
Martin?
Friday morning.
So
Like
you
what
had to
time?
hit straight to there. You had to hit straight there.
I'll be there. Well, I'll be there Friday morning, 7:30. I'm gonna get my rental car, and then my plans are to eat breakfast first before we head up into the cigar lounges. But yeah, I'll probably be at Cigars Daily when they open until whenever.
Yeah. Well, until whatever. Yeah. So, now I think about it, what the hell I'm gonna use to carry those things? Do you guys want boxes for your SWAT kits? No, right?
No, because I gotta carry all that shit on my carry-on and on my backpack.
So you think that your carry-on is gonna keep that glass safe?
Oh yeah, I could put clothes around it, whatever.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm just thinking why not, It's not gonna look weird under the X-ray, so that's a good thing.
He'll
It will look very normal under the X-ray. So yeah,
Marquis will just walk in with it like Ron White. He's gonna walk in with it, you know.
With a cigar in the other hand.
Wait. Noah just had a full disclosure. It's actually Martin's fault that I'm here. If anyone wants to invite me, I'm gladly join the Legion.
Ooh, buddy.
Dude, Martin just invite him then.
Oh, well.
It's your fault, so you take the responsibility.
My fault. Well, I'm kind of busy. I'm on the live.
Yeah, so just do that. Like Noah just, I'll remind Martin to do that at the end or tomorrow. You know, you just had to send Martin a message and remind him because he needs your contact for Discord or send you a link for the Discord.
Yeah, and I'm very forgetful, so just ask Michael.
Yeah.
So were we talking about clickbait?
Yeah, claybait. You know, Juan says that it's always about the claybait with YouTubers. Yeah.
So I was thinking, Tony, like for the next Saturday, right?
It's coming Saturday.
Following that, though, right?
Okay, following. Okay.
You could say that you're done, like you're done with cigars and you quit. You're not going to do cigars anymore.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Well, it's like all the like the tech channels that I watch. They have it like they launched the new set of video cards. I've quit on this. Whatever. Maybe it's time I quit, kind of thing. And you watch it, and they're like, "Oh my god, I'm tired of hearing about
see, that's
this."
the thing. That's one kind of video I'm afraid to make. Because if I make it, I guarantee that somebody's gonna make a parody about that. So.
Of course.
So I'm not gonna do that one.
But people will click on it to see Soy Sauce Assassin quitting, and so then they'll click on it. You'll get a lot of views.
You would be like, "I quit trying to play into whatever," and then you still say you quit, but you're not quitting cigars.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I know. I clicked in a lot of those.
Yeah, that would work.
You know, I'm just afraid that I do one of those things, people's gonna beat me up, you know, mentally. You know, smash their computer and stuff like that. Well, talking about quitting.
Yeah, you know what it'll do, right? Everybody will throw away their swag, and so they'll be like,
They'll buy more.
They'll preemptively throw away their swag, and then you have to reorder all that swag and shit afterwards. So
once upon a time, there was one guy.
Once upon a time, somebody got pissed off and threw away a shit ton of Cascuevas.
Once upon a time, there was somebody that was so angry with us. This guy got regenerated property. He can literally raise a dead back to life. He said he was gonna burn out swag. I wonder what happened.
True.
Once upon a time, somebody's wife regenerated too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The same guy.
Oh, same guy.
Yeah.
Can raise the dead. Elder Leech undead, you know?
Resurrected, that's what I meant.
So, I haven't heard about that guy for a while. I wonder if there's any other group that will take him in.
Nope.
But
I saw a post on Instagram about him too.
Again?
Not too long ago.
Recent?
Yeah, like I'd say within the past month.
How did he get away with it? Like no one lived near him to go confront him. I'm so surprised.
I don't know.
I am very surprised that he continues to get away with it. Like holy shit.
So what was Hashimoto saying was not a good idea?
To invite Noah or Claybait, either one of them. Claybait.
Yeah,
So,
he needs to give. Okay, so Matt should give context to his messages.
he might say it's not a good idea to do a Hashimoto Shadow Smokers Legion swag.
Yeah, we have to guess. So.
While I'm at it, let me talk about this in the very calm and peaceful way because I actually received a letter about this. Okay, I'm not gonna say who that is again. Don't complain about this. This person is not a member. Okay, and basically, let me put it this way, okay? I'm doing this for fun, and when something is no longer fun, I stop doing it, and that should be my my right, you know, because the whole entire thing costs money, right? And technically, I'm doing a business that does not profit, right? So technically, every decision is a business decision, and when there's conflict of interest or like some sort of like thing that might make me unhappy doing it, I'm not gonna be unhappy and put money in it at the same time. So yeah, that kind of explains for that person who sent me that letter. So if you're watching this right now, I hope that answers your question. I'm not gonna write you another letter back. All right, who still use stamps? Seriously. But yeah, I don't know how my address leaked out there. It's probably from the trademark and stuff. But just put it out there. I am an asshole when it comes to business. Okay, so I do everything I could for the Legion, but at the same time, if something goes wrong, I stop doing something. That's how it is. Okay.
What's up, Kat?
And who over here actually spend money to feel angry? Nobody, right?
All right. I know. Hold on. I know a guy.
Martin, no, Michael is the opposite. He feel angry, then spend money on it. That's different.
Well, I know a guy that did that. It's that Toyota guy, right? He had a lemon for a car, and he went and got a Toyota shirt just so people would ask him about Toyota if he worked there, and then he started going into his whole story about his Toyota.
I heard about that.
So yeah, so some people do. Like they pay for clickbait.
All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it out there. Don't write letters to me. You know, like I'm like, what the hell? Somebody write me a letter I thought was gonna be like a fan letter. You know, say, hey, SoySauceAssassin, we love you.
Was it handwritten?
Fan letter?
No, it was typed out.
It was typed out?
It was typed out. I guess they don't have my email address.
Was it in like a very Riddler style of text where it was like pieces cut out of magazines and stuff?
It's double spaced, nicely typed out with Arial font, and I think size about 12 or 13. It's not too small to read, right? Like right after I read that, I took over to my iron and to kind of iron a little bit just in case it's on like anthrax or something on it.
Oh, using for the urine.
So yeah,
What's the invisible ink on there?
Yeah, the invisible ink. So they do it with urine. At least that's what Dwight Schrute did.
after I ironed it, so it already applied heat, right? There was no invisible words in it. So.
But you didn't put any acid on there to activate it. How do you know?
True.
Where's your limit?
No. See, actually, I ironed it, so that's all I need.
I can see Tony ironing the letter.
Nice
My
and
wife
crisp.
was like, "What the hell are you doing?" I was like, "Just iron his letter, just in case." You know, there's a lot of haters, just in case. You never know. So, yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, I want to kind of address that because it's kind of random, and to be honest, I don't even know what this person was referring to. So I just give a broad answer, right? I'm doing this for fun. If it's not fun, I wouldn't have done it. And I only do it if it's fun.
What the hell? Read the letter.
I already threw it away. Like, you need to read the... That letter showed up Monday, so...
Yeah, it sounds confusing.
It is very confused. Because I don't even know why somebody would send me a letter about that. But... keep in mind, it was kind of nice because in the letter it wasn't like, I'm gonna fucking kill you kind of thing. You know, it's just something like narcissistic, you're so full of yourself, you're full of shit, that kind of stuff in there. What else is in there?
Wow.
That's fan mail.
There was something about my genital size as well.
Wow.
Did you remember about your genitals?
Oh, and there's also things about like I smoke fake Davidoffs.
Oh, fake. Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
This makes zero sense whatsoever.
if there is fake Davidoff, let me know where I find them. I would love to try one.
Where's Jeff? Jeff will find you one if anybody.
I think you can get them on the beach in Mexico.
Wait, the beach in
Think so.
Mexico sell Davidoff fake?
No, the beach in Nicaragua.
Oh, that might happen. I was thinking Honduras. So
I was a Honduras. I don't know. Where's David? What's the
Honduras.
tobacco?
I think they make it in Honduras.
Honduras. Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was a letter. I read it laughing. So, but that was kind of interesting. That was interesting. Which
I'm
kind of,
jealous. You got fan mail before I did.
huh?
So I'm kind of jealous. You got fan mail before I did.
No, I gotta be honest with you. I did get fan mail prior. The first year, I got a few letters. So everybody who sent me stuff actually gave me a letter, and I read all of them. And I still have the letter from Michael.
Aww.
Oh. Yeah, with that pen, the portfolio and the picture
Yeah.
on the back room.
Oh, did you? Okay, hold on. Go iron Michael's letter.
It's too late now. It's way too late now.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah.
You never know.
It's a sleeper cell.
So for all you know, that could be the one that's like Aldous Beetle came home.
Yeah, right.
They finally
So-
hatched.
Tony must have sold him some bad soy sauce. Here's the problem. I don't even have bad soy sauce. All my soy sauce are nice. Okay? Dude, you cannot find an Asian that eats any Asian cuisine that does not use soy sauce. Like, half the Japanese population will die if there's no soy sauce.
That's how they get part of their electrolytes, man. That's where they get their salt.
That's how they get high blood pressure, diabetes, hemorrhoids. All came from soy sauce, okay?
That's like Mexicans and hot sauce.
Okay. He says, Tony, how do you keep your cigar fresh in that room?
That's a good question.
Okay. Well, number one, this room is usually below 70 degrees. All right? Below 70 degrees. For example, right now it is 66.2
Tony is in his underground lair, like Batman.
and a 55% humidity. Which means any cigar can sit here and you'll be fine. That. Some of the cigar that I really care about a lot, like my Casa Cuevas, stay in a separate box. And some of the stuff that I care a lot stays in bags. The rest, they're in their own box. And believe it or not, these boxes were made to travel. Long time. Like, they love cigar long time. Okay? They love you long time. So, they can actually stay there for a while, so long as you have Bovita pack in there. So, the stuff that I think that will dry out a lot quicker, I'll put a Bovita pack in there.
Yeah, in case people don't know, when stuff gets shipped to Miami, to me, it is in a cardboard box, and those boxes are just in that cardboard box. And they don't ship it with any extra humidification, and they are fine when they show up, even in the middle of the summertime.
So, what I do is sometimes I open the box. I know I'm going to leave it down here. I put Bovita pack, this tiny Bovita pack in there. And they will, especially the summer, I don't have to think about it because I have a dehumidifier here that will set to 65 degrees. That's 65%. So you actually remove moisture if it's over 65, and then your cigar will live at 65.
Right.
So, I used to keep everything in the humidor, or those sealed boxes. But I realized that my house is always in a comfortable condition, that I don't have to do that. All right. Well, is there a time where my rooms are super duper hot? Yes. However, remember this: when you order cigars and they travel to your house a week at a time with USPS, where they kind of literally don't remember you have an order, that cigar is sitting in the car 80 plus degrees.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so if
Yeah,
your
those
cigar
trucks
can
are
live
really
through that,
hot.
your cigar can live through this.
Yeah, when they're coming out here to me, like I'm getting stock or whatever, the back of those trucks is like 140 degrees.
Plus, yeah.
So, speaking of we're talking about humidification. I may be talking to a potential competitor for Boveda.
The one Martin talked about?
Nope, is not anything that I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of.
I probably have. There's one called Integra, or some shit like that.
You are right. Those guys are out of Vegas. There are shops in Vegas that swear by those. So
Same concept as the Humismart.
no, they're actually the same concept as Boveda, just without the salt.
There's quite a bit of material that will hold humidity at around 70.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends how concentrated it is. All right.
Yeah.
Usually,
so
you don't have to have actual salt. You could have sodium. That's not salt. Sodium is not salt. Just so you guys know, they are two different things.
yeah, they because when I talked to them at TPE, and they were talking about they don't use the I guess it'd be like your metal version of salt, because there's minerality in it. So, and that is a big thing, because like their biggest market is because they go all the way down to low percentage, just like Boveda does for hemp and weed and all that stuff. So they focus on that because they don't want anything to possibly taint it. So I'm talking to them though, because I'll try it out to see if it's just as good, because it's also competitively priced.
So here's the thing: when Michael get it, I will get some, and I'll put it in my humidor. If my cigar starts to taste like aluminum, we will know.
Yeah, because they say they don't use any of the mineral salt.
All right. So yeah, interesting news.
We might also have some short run EP Carrillos coming.
Oh, okay.
Short run EP Korea.
Why is everything got a short run?
It is actually called a short run.
So do you like, when you look at the catalog, do you look for everything that says short?
No, this is an email that I got that was, hey, we're putting out this short run. If you want to, you're allotted to have one of these kits of it, and would you like it? And so I said yes. Order, well, because it's an X amount of boxes that I have to buy for the whole set. But it is a short run Habano wrapper, all this blah blah blah. It's an old blend that had long time ago, and they're re-releasing it as a short run, so everything should be nice and aged and sexy and all that.
So Greg Nicholson says, Michael, when you get your shipment of the Patrimonials, reserve 10 for him. It's not a box?
No, they're 20 count box.
Okay. So probably a 2-5 pack. That's gonna end up going.
Oh yeah.
Aside from that, what the hell happened to Short Stack, man? Still waiting.
Join the club. The Connecticut's are gone.
I know that. It's been gone.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you some of the potential replacement that I have, and let me know what you think.
Okay. All right. I know people are waiting, and they might be blaming me, but here's the thing, okay? I already sent all those stickers and pins to Michael. It's there.
They're here.
It's not on my hands. It's all in my hands, okay? Put it out there. It's shipped long ago. Not even like last week. Long ago. He just don't have the cigars you guys want right now, and it's really not his fault.
It is not.
If you want to blame, the postmaster.
Blame lots of things. There's so much crap on back order.
And I wonder why, because I thought like things are kind of moving again.
Some of it is just the availability. Okay, say like Espinosa. Every line of the Laranja is on back order, and it's going to be for a while because they can't get the wrapper leaf.
Is it because they didn't grow it, or they couldn't ship it?
I don't know. And
well,
but
this fire not too long ago in Brazil. I don't know if that's part of the reason.
Yeah, I don't know. But it sucks because you look even on their order forms that they made just for TPE, everything's freaking all the Laranja, boom, X'd out, can't order it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's something.
So, and then I had stuff that I just got in their ship. There was still some stuff I had on back order that wasn't even that.
They probably teamed up with Hashimoto to get rid of it.
Eric Espinosa, I don't know if he'd do it. He'd be like, yo, bro, Fuck no, bro. This thing's gonna keep fucking going out, bro. That's exactly how he talks. You ever meet him? Everything's bro. Yeah, so bro. Like, fuck it, I used to work at UPS too, bro. Fuck it, I got some crazy stories, bro.
You know, now that I think about it, maybe they have trouble getting more like Sunkist, oranges lately. That might be the reason. So they couldn't, infuse it for you guys. But yeah, I'm very excited about Patrimonio, even though I know it's a stronger cigar and I know it's a long ass cigar. I still want to.
I ordered Rusto and Toro. I didn't order any of the Gordo because nobody really wants any Gordo.
Some people love Gordos.
It's a much slower seller. You know that.
I feel like the Gordo actually gives you more strength overall.
It does. The way it smokes though, it starts out. The strength is like in the first half, and then it mellows out in the second half with strength at least.
Right. So if you smoke a Gordo, you're gonna get the strength a lot earlier than the other ones.
And I smoked a Toro on an empty stomach that one too. So you could feel it, but it wasn't outrageous.
I have to say though, when you are in that kind of environment, you don't really know how much cigar you're smoking.
Well, I did because they were doing business and stuff, and I was just sitting there, just like kind of trying to get all the nuance of it and see what it was really about, and like totally empty stomach, totally clean palate.
So, I heard it was going to call it Hashimoto Reserve Blend. It tastes like engine oil.
Gonna taste like a combination of diesel and engine oil and rice.
Why rice?
Because he had his Hashimoto Sports working on Hondas and shit, so rice burn.
It's got to be
man.
the size of the exhaust
Keep
radius.
trying. Keep trying, Michael.
Shut up! It worked.
Keep trying, man.
No. It's a golden idea. $1 million idea right there.
That would be really cool if they actually use a container as exhaust. You know those fart can as a container,
That would be kind of cool.
right? Hashimoto, there you go, trademark that.
Look, if they put those Kung Paos in aluminum
Yeah.
takeout containers, I mean, it works, right?
So you can definitely put it inside a titanium exhaust can. With those titanium burnt lips.
Glass mat exhaust.
All right.
It's all glass pack inside. It comes out. You got fiberglass all over your freaking cellophane.
No, when you pull it open, like inside there's like those birthday cards. When you open it has music, and you open it, you pull the tab. It's gotta go boom, boom.
Hey, Daniel, man. Nice shirt.
Yeah, thank you.
Is that Texas?
Yeah.
Something like
It's
that.
got the Lone Star, man.
So you pull it open, it goes boom, boom, and somebody gonna go, VTech just kicked in.
Wow.
Yeah. Something like that. I will buy it if that's the case. I don't care how much it costs. I will buy it.
If you want a titanium can, that thing's gonna be outrageous.
If it looks good, I will buy it. Okay? That's how it works. I spent an hour servicing my watch today and demagnetizing it. Nothing.
Oh. Ugh.
Yeah, people don't understand. Your watch can get magnetized.
Yep.
So, just, when your watch don't keep time, it's because it's magnetized.
Is this the new one?
Mm-mm. The new one does not get magnetized because the spring is made out of like silicone. But majority of the watch, the spring is made out of like regular metal, like steel or copper, and they will get magnetized. And because they stick to each other, they don't release correct amount.
So is the spring in the new one silicone coated or something?
It's just silicone. They call it silicone. So I guess it's some sort of silicone alloy or something. I don't know.
Wow.
That's the same thing as the the Rolex Magaus. That's actually the same thing. They just basically don't use metal in that spring.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
Well, it will resist like 1,000 gauss of like magnet field with 10,000 gauss, whatever.
Oh wow.
Oh, mil gauss, like 1,000 gauss, mil gauss. So, and that's enough for you to work right next to a radioactive like plant or something like that.
That makes sense.
So your watch will survive and you will die.
We all have that problem, right?
I guess. I want to smoke a cigar. I'm freaking tired. Don't give me that BS, Hashimoto. What the hell was that?
God.
What the hell is that? Do you see how hyper I am today?
Weak.
I am like, boom! And it's because me didn't sleep. When you go over a certain amount of tiredness, you become awake. And that's how amnesia happens. Like you pass that sleepiness. I plan to unsmoke Ashton Maduro that I smoked with Albert, Martin, and Josh at Enfuego. Well,
Then do it.
do it. Why are you waiting for?
Do it.
Do it.
Plan to. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Do or do not. There's no maybes.
Do it now. Come on. Go.
Why is it only like California where like celebrities want to be governor?
Because it's a silly state.
I feel like that's the case. Like all the governor that would like a celebrity that want to become governor are usually like wanted to be a California governor. I don't understand it. But hey, if Oprah is running for governor, for Josh, I will vote for her if I live. If I live there. I don't live there. So.
Didn't she live in Illinois or something?
Who?
Oprah.
No, there's no
Do
way.
it.
She's definitely in
Do
somewhere
it,
in Rodeo
Hashimoto.
Drive.
Do it.
I think she was from Chicago originally, and I think her show was recorded there for a while. I don't know that
Yeah.
she still lives there.
Then she's the neighbor of Ellen DeGeneres, and I think Ellen DeGeneres is somewhere. I think she's moving again, but like I think that's she's in California.
Y'all see the car reference? Hashimoto said.
Lame.
You saw that? Yeah.
You gotta do a reference. You come up to the screen to do it. What?
I'm
Right.
exhausted. Yeah.
So yeah. What was I gonna talk about? It's talking about like the Oprah really literally just pulled the mine away just now.
Hey Matt, why don't you put it in overdrive and get
California is still wearing masks until the 15th. You know, over here, majority of places does not require a mask anymore. But I carry a mask because some store will still require it. So if you gotta go into that store, you have to wear a mask.
It's just funny because like most everybody here is not, and then I'll be in the store or something, and you always get that person that is, and they like glare at me, and I'm like,
You know
Have a
what's
nice
really
day.
funny though?
Yeah.
So they reported 50% of like U.S. has been vaccinated. Okay, 50%.
like 43.
there ain't no freaking way.
You know how many percent of Japan has been vaccinated? Olympics about to go on. How many percent of people has been vaccinated?
Like 5.
Mm-hmm. Japan, 5% of the population has been vaccinated. And it's with good reason. Because majority of people are over 70. So they can't get vaccination. They'll die.
So okay, then here, why do they encourage the older people to get vaccinated, and there they don't?
Over 70, I don't think you're out. I don't know. My mom did. So
Some people have like I went through it. My wife went through it. The second shot is ridiculous. So majority of the elder people say, I am not going through that because I won't survive. You know, and being Asian, you have all those concerned kids say, Granddad, you shouldn't do that. You might die. No, okay, I won't. Like my mom, she literally cannot go get it. Like she went to her doctor. The doctor said, "Don't get it, you'll die."
Oh wow. That is literally the antithesis of what they're trying to preach about it, though.
Like if you're young, it makes sense, but like at your age and you already have stroke and all that issues, if you take that right now, you have high fever and you will die. And then she's
Oh, wow.
like, okay, I'll just stay home. Like my grandfather-in-law, he's like 93. You think 93-year-old cares about what he gets? Exactly. Exactly.
Social engineering. I like this.
Population control. You know,
Dude, it's social engineering.
a lot of countries are having issue with like like birth rate to go like near zero, and they're wondering why. Well, let me tell you why. Nobody can afford it. That's why.
True.
If you gotta work and it's illegal to keep kids at home, what were you expecting people to do?
I can't afford to feed myself. How am I going to feed a kid?
Yeah, that yeah, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. But yeah, it's kind of weird because Olympic without tourists and stuff like that, they're losing a lot of money. They're losing so much money that SoftBank, which is a phone company, cell phone company, is partnering up with DoorDash to deliver food to people.
Wow.
Because their restaurants are dying. They need someone to buy it. No tourism. You can't get in there.
It shows, like, when stuff like this happens, it really shows what areas are non-producing. You know what I mean? And they're just like consumerist. Because like if it's all tourism, that's consumerism. They don't like if you don't have where you produce a lot, stuff like that happens.
No, but that's the thing. Japan can self-sustain had they not have this Olympic stuff. A lot of people take loans and like really get their their stores up and all that to be able to cater to tourists or extra tourists, and they got a whole year of nothing.
That sucks.
Right? And after you get a whole year of nothing, you get another whole year of nothing, or pretty much nothing because nobody can show up for the thing. So now you have to figure out a way to make more money. Because literally right now in Japan, if you're not citizen there, you cannot go. Not for tourism, not even for work. So, not happening. Not happening. Taiwan is fine, but Taiwan is like, I think there's like 219 cases now, 250 cases, something like that. China's getting new cases again from those India strain.
There's always going to be a new strain.
Yeah, it's like flu. You get new strain every year. So, it's similar case, similar kind of virus. What were you expecting? What were you expecting? So, but, props to those people who got vaccinated so that I can actually go out there and hang out without a mask.
So y'all think Fauci was in on it?
Lord
I gotta be
knows.
very honest with you. I don't even know much about this guy.
Dude, no matter what you think, that dude he was in a crappy spot. No matter what.
Yeah, he's stuck in the political, they could have choose any other doctor, but they had to choose that doctor because that's the doctor originally went with the previous, president and again fired. So now he have this,
Yeah, he's just screwed. No matter what he says, it doesn't matter what side, he's freaking screwed.
All I know, I get this. When you're watching a movie, it's like a whodunit kind of movie thing. It's always the first person that shows up in the scene, man. Always the first person at the very beginning of the movie. And where was Fauci? He showed up on day one, man. He was there. So
Poor guy.
coincidence?
But here's the thing, though. If you think about, like, you would think that right now the medical industry stock will have shoot through the roof. They didn't.
No.
They didn't shoot through the roof. So.
He didn't tank either.
Well, most medical stock never tanks. Because the one thing for sure is people is gonna get sick.
Right.
Yep.
Right? You think Pfizer is never gonna make money? Come on, Pfizer.
They're always gonna be making money.
They own your life. Right? Any disease that you can think of, they're somewhere.
Hell yeah, they can make a drug to string you along to make you feel a little bit better. They'll do it.
And especially right now, they say that the new technology can actually use to solve cancer.
Dude, that's what we were talking about the other night. Who was talking about that? I don't know. I was talking with James or whatever. What happened? There was an article that my buddy and I at work had read a few years ago where in Australia, they said that this one research lab said they did find a cure for cancer, right? That was around for 3 or 4 days. You never heard anything about that again. It got way shut down. I'm like, okay, where'd this info go? If they had like this, you know what I mean? And it's whatever. Conspiracy, maybe not. Big pharma. Okay.
But it doesn't matter. There is some cure for certain cancer, like melanoma. There is cure for it, right? Other than the other ones, obviously involve certain surgeries, but you know, unless we're talking about some serious different kind of cancer, all the other ones kind of manageable in a way, to an extent, right? So I don't know. When they say, yeah, all you had to do is find the cancer cell, get the DNA coding, and then put it in the messenger cell and put it in your body. Your body's gonna attack that. I don't know if that's gonna work. I really don't, because it's your own cell. We'll find out. When it goes on the news, somebody have like those things and then just died. We know.
Well, yeah, I mean, his emails are kind of screwing him too. So.
But here's the problem, though. Let's say if that's the case, if there's a cure for cancer, would the rate of smoking cigarettes go up?
Yes. Because they wouldn't care then, right?
Because at that point, you wouldn't care about cancer anymore. There's a cure.
It's a racket, man. It's a racket.
Right? Can you think about that? Like if you think about that, if that was the number one issue with smoking, of anything, let's not even talk about between cigarette and cigar. Let's just say if there's a way to cure cancer, does that mean the government no longer have a say in what you put on boxes anymore? Because now that's not a big deal. You're gonna owe this cure.
They'll still do it because there's a way for them to make money off.
Well, FDA is not making money on that. You don't buy the sticker from FDA.
They're making money off like fines and all that shit.
For not putting the sticker?
For whatever they fine people for, I have no idea.
Right? If you think about that way, it's like, okay, if cancer is no longer the issue, because that's the only thing they argue about, right? Smoking causes cancer. That's in every box. Okay, cancer is no longer the problem. So now why are you whining about?
You're asking the government to make sense.
Right? How weird is that? How weird is that? Like, you know, if you think that's the only argument is that cancer is the issue. Now you have a way to cure cancer, then you know. And keep in mind, yes, smoke cigarette does kill people. Like there are a lot of people that smoke cigarettes and live up to 100. And there's plenty of people who smoke cigars that live to at least 90.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I mean, technically, you know, you can't really make a cigar called Padron 80th year anniversary if you die faster than that.
Yep. He was 80 years old when he made that cigar.
Well, we've talked about that before. You'll see every like blender or cigar company owner out there smoking cigars all day, no problem. You'll never see a CEO of like the cigarette company smoking
bounced. Hashimoto's gonna bounce. All right, good night, man.
What a baby.
And Noah is heading out for the night too. Have a good night, Noah. So yeah, I mean, it's a tough question, right? I mean, in terms of the industry and what the industry is fighting against, if there's no issue anymore, what the industry still had to fight for, right?
So it's a question.
Cigar industry is facing so much issues because that smoking cigar is being racked together with cigarettes, even though there's no actual proof of actual study, not even proof, just actual study to state whether or not cigar is safe or unsafe to use. in a responsible way, right? Because too much of anything kills you. It doesn't matter what it is. Too much air kills you. You don't believe? Try to hyperventilate, and you'll pass out in 2 seconds, right? Too much anything kills you. So, you know, you can have too much soda, it'll kill you. Too much sugar, it'll kill you. Too much anything will put you in a shock. Too much water drowns you, right? So too much anything will kill you. But using it responsibly, like, what is the argument there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you can get cancer for exercising too much. Yes, you can. Because basically, a lot of people don't understand is that your body has rogue cells. Your moles are all rogue cells that overproduce, right? An overproduced cell that does not stop is cancer, right? It's just whether or not active. It's actively producing, right? So too much anything will trigger it, right? That also means replacing your cell very often will cause cancer. What does that mean? Well, sometimes you do some exercise, you're ripping your part, you're doing anything. Anything you do, holding up this cigar, just kill a bunch of cells in my finger. Right? So too much of replacing your cells will actually make rogue cells. Now, a lot of times that rogue cell didn't have enough chance to produce enough before it dies. Okay? But it's possibility. Everything's possible, right? Everything's possible. So, you know, when it comes to cigar safety, I still don't understand why there's no independent study about cigar safety. We're spending, like, all those cigar companies spending millions of dollars fighting the government, but not one went to do an independent study about cigar safety.
I wonder if they look at it where it's just like the proof is in the pudding because, you know, you get so many, like I said, we're talking about manufacturers and stuff. Those guys are 80, 90 years old that are blenders. They're still smoking 8, 9, 10 cigars a day.
Right, but the only way to fight in court is evidence, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can't say, hey, look at these people. They're all 80s and they're still smoking. Right? But if you have an actual study, it's going to cost hundreds of millions of dollars.
Oh, yeah.
It will be a definitive study because you will be a third party. Right? So that's kind of, I think, if I have a say in it, I would do that. I would just try to find a place. And keep in mind, I think that's going to be a stigma. Any school that says our college is going to do an independent study on it probably will go negative. Go south very quickly. But like, if you can find a company that is funded by, you know, other companies or all the other company that has interest in it, or crowdfunded, we can be crowdfunded, right? To do a third-party study, and that will actually give you a definitive say, right? Because we all remember this. A lot of us use this study a long time ago by FDA saying that 2 cigars a day literally does nothing to you, right? So for Michael, it did something to him because he smoked 8 a day. But 2 cigars a day literally does absolutely nothing. Like next to no changes. You probably have more chance of getting cancer using your cell phone than smoking a cigar, because literally you only spend 2 hours with 2 cigars a day, and you spend how much hours with your phone?
All damn day.
Right? You get the same amount of radiation of actually taking an X-ray for riding an airplane. Right? So if you think about that, it's not that bad. I mean, if they put that out in a chart, you know, compare what you do and how much things that kind of affects the rate of getting cancer, it's not that bad. I mean, some people might care, like 1%. Smoking cigar has raised your rate of getting cancer by 1%. Yeah, it will make a lot of difference if you're already doing, like, you know, 50%, you know, things that add up to 50% chance of getting cancer. But it won't make a difference if you're doing like 10%. I mean, you will do a surgery if the success rate is 10%, if it's 90%, right? 10% chance you wouldn't care. right? You will do a surgery if, oh, sir, your surgery have 30% chance of success rate. You'll be like, no, right? But if they say, sir, there's 30% chance that this will fail, you'll be like, yeah, I'll take my chance. Right, so, you know, I don't think anybody put that numbers out there for people to see. Instead, we just automatically say smoking kills. Like, that's how they put it back in the day, right? They don't say smoking cigarette kill. They literally put the tagline smoking kills. Well, I can tell you that's true. When I smoke a salmon, that killed the salmon. So dead, it's never coming back. Alright? When I smoke a rib, that rib isn't gonna come back to a pig. I guarantee it. Right? So, yeah, smoking kills, but look at how much things that you do that actually is considered as smoking. Right? People who use the fireplace. You think that the smoke doesn't come into the house? In fact, one of my friends, Monday night, they had a house fire. And literally, he got sent to the hospital for smoke inhalation. It barely has any burn. I think he had like a little burn in the back, but it was like less than first degree. But the reason he went to hospital is because of smoke inhalation. So, yeah, smoke does kill, but then we're doing all those things that literally generate smoke. Do you not cook? If you cook, you're inhaling some of the smoke. Not to mention, those smoke has oil in it. Those are burning oil. Like, don't tell me that those smokes are clean. If you ever cook, just wipe down your wall. Just wipe down your wall once in a while. You'll get a layer of grease. Those are smoke. So, I think the whole issue is created by back in the day when we had the tagline smoking kills. So now if you smoke anything, it kills. Right? But then they don't say the same thing with a smoker. Like, you know, you smoke a fish, you're standing right next to a barbecue grill, people who work in the barbecue shop, people who work in the food kitchen. You know how much smoke there is? Like, if you work in the Chinese kitchen, everything is like wok. The fire is like, you know, this big. And then anything you're putting down there, the smoke just comes out. You see any of those chefs dying? Those chefs are more likely dying for smoking a cigarette than smoking the smoke at work.
Taco Monday.
Right now it's Wednesday.
Yeah, Taco Wednesday. Short stack, Cameroon.
Yeah.
I got that one on deck.
Told you.
Now what's smoking this bad boy?
What is that?
What is what?
Well, that looks like a Trinidad.
It is.
Okay, and what is the Martine's holding?
Hey, I got one of those for you, Martine.
Fuego?
Fuego. It's made by Rojas.
I got one for you. It's the Madurio.
Maduria?
Yeah, I prefer the Habano. That shut him up.
The Maduria.
Got to trade it?
We're gonna make Matt a cigar that's called the Maduria.
One day. We still haven't got our other cigar. That I don't know where they go. That just disappeared.
It didn't disappear.
It disappeared. So.
Yeah, the Lost Blend, man.
The Lost Blend is literally lost. That's not even a joke. That literally got lost. It's too bad.
I mean, my passport's ready for whenever that eventually happens.
Woosah, Tony. Woosah. Pressure points. Oh, yeah. Where's my balls?
Goose.
Oh,
Blah,
crystal
blah.
energy. Ah. Oh, God. I need another cigar.
Everybody's smoking Rojas. Get a street taco.
Let's see what the peer pressure does. Because Martine's got a Rojas, Daniel was smoking a street taco, I'm smoking a street taco, Tony should grab a street taco.
And Albert's smoking what?
He was smoking a Trinidad and he's got a short stack on deck.
Oh, okay.
Cameroon, no less.
You wouldn't know from the band, though, that's for sure.
You know, I'll tell you, but you know from my eyes looking at it, that's what it is.
Michael's like, I sold that.
I saw it every day.
Oh,
I
man.
see you.
Too close.
I see you.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not. Next thing you know, there's another video about us. Let's be very careful about what we do.
Oh, I'm sure that's coming, dude. So
Yeah, there probably will be after Friday's video.
You know, I'm always the one that's taking crap right now. Okay.
No, you're not the only one.
I'm like the guy that lied down on the ground and got shot still.
I just ignore it.
But anyway, today's a good day. You know,
Every day's a good day.
it is a good day. I mean, like, you know, it is a good day when I received this. I was like, holy shit, it finally arrived. And this one actually came out pretty good. Pretty good. Now, I did thought about using gold one for this one, but it didn't. The graphic doesn't show that well on the gold one. This one actually can show the shape, but when it's gold, it doesn't show that well. So I liked it. It's all good. Now, so if tomorrow I get a humidor, I'll show you guys a humidor as well. Not that you guys haven't seen the big one already. You guys seen the big one, so. But I did get a stamp made that I can have a golden stamp, and I'll stamp on the bottom of the box.
Cool.
Authentication seal.
Oh, so I had something happen today. I think it's kind of fun. So the stations came to my room today, and they set them all up, and everything's like 15 stations. And one of them happens to be, they brought in two Briggs and Stratton motors, like you know, they're not lawnmower motors, but you know, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's like if you laid it down right, it wouldn't. But small engine kind of a thing. So these kids are going to be able to take this thing apart and put it back together. Unfortunately, they can't start it up, I guess, but you have to put some oil in it, some gas in it. That's going to be a little too much. But years ago, when I was in seventh grade, we had some motors that we took apart and put back together. And I was like, how come that ain't part of the thing anymore? Well, sure enough, man, they ordered that the small engine station with those motors. So these kids are going to learn how to take shit apart and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully they'll learn something. That's kind of cool.
That's good. Yeah, we took ours apart, put them back together, and made them. They had to run though.
Yeah, I'd like to see about making it run. I mean, there's a drip pan, so
yeah,
I think it's set up where we could. But
Speaking of that,
make them drain
I'm
it.
pretty sure you guys saw that post about how back in the day the instruction booklet tell you how to change your valve or like adjust your valve.
Valve
today
adjustment.
they tell you not to do something, and then that shows that back in the day people are smarter, and then today people are dumber, kind of thing. I actually don't think that's the case. The reason they put it on there is because something happened. Somebody was stupid enough to put, I don't know, do not put your hand into the food disposal, right?
Well, no, but it shows the lack of mechanical ability of the general public.
Right.
I'm pretty sure back in the day, not everybody know how to adjust a valve.
Well, that's why they gave you a kit, and it was in the owner's manual how to adjust your valves, because you had to do that it was like 15,000 miles or whatever it was.
Right. Okay. So here's the thing. If you think about that, right? Do you think that's actually because they don't want people to know, or because that people don't have the ability to do that?
I think
For
it's
one,
because they want people back in the dealerships.
Exactly.
Well, the way the stuff's made anyways, you don't have to do valve adjustments anymore.
Right.
But they don't want people working on their own stuff.
No.
Right. It's business driven, not like knowledge driven.
Well, but still, how many people in the general public now, how many people do you know that would have the ability to do anything?
Well,
On
when
a
you say
car.
anything is
Dude, I'm talking. I know most people that can't change their own damn oil,
okay.
and that's just general basic maintenance. So your average person now doesn't know how to do that stuff.
Same thing with tires.
Yeah, dude,
That's
you
why
know
they
how many
don't put the
times
tire kit in the car anymore.
dude, I've seen so many people sitting on the side of the road. They got their spare out and everything. They're just sitting there looking at it. And I'm like, what the? It's not that hard.
Well, I gotta be really honest speaking though. Majority of people today don't even read their instruction booklet.
Probably not.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter
I
what
wouldn't.
information's in there. They don't read it,
I wouldn't read it.
right? They don't read it. I mean, I know how to change a spare tire, but my car doesn't even come with spare tire anymore.
Right. Yep. Yep, they're doing away with them.
Just tell people that I changed my brakes and did an oil change on my car. Everybody's like, you know how to do that? Cool. Most people don't have the simple mechanical knowledge anymore. Most people don't even have the right tool to do it.
Right.
True.
Right? So I actually think it has to do with whether or not most people are able to do it with what they have in the house.
Well,
How
that's
many
why
people actually have a
AutoZone-
C-clamp in the house?
Well, that's why AutoZone and Checker and all them make so much money with their tool rental crap now.
Right? So, I mean, if you think about it, how many people has a C-clamp? And then most people don't even know what C-clamp is for. And Michael, you don't count.
I got lots of C-clamps.
Right?
I mean,
So,
What
and
if
to
you
be
got-
really honest, a lot of cars don't even need C-clamp anymore.
well, I mean, like how many of them go into water?
So what?
C-clamp?
C-clamp. Oh, God. Go there already. Right? So, like, the mechanical knowledge has to do with, like, here's the thing. A lot of people, when they're a kid, they see their father working on the cars because that was kind of required, right? So, they kind of learn that. But as car progresses, they made it harder to do it and easier to do it in the dealer. So, they don't do it anymore. You know, if their father don't do it, they most likely isn't going to go learn how to do it.
Right.
It's not that they can't learn it. It's because
It's
it's
a
becoming
generation
a
gap.
hassle.
They don't want to learn it.
Right? Think about how easy it was before to literally take your engine out. Right now, the engine bay is so full, you can't fit shit in it. Back
Well,
in
they're
the
not
day,
made
the
to-
engine bay
they're
is so
not-
big, you can fit 2 more human beings there.
Well, they're not made to take out of the top anyways. They're made to unbelt the K-frame and drop it out.
Like right now, if I just say, hey, go simply change the serpentine belt on my car. You can't do that without taking down the entire front. Back in the day, you can just roll it. That's it.
Yep.
There's so much space to do it. So they literally make cars that can't do that anymore.
Yep. Alternators, starters, belts, those were all easy back then. Now you can't do that shit. Like, there's so much fucking shit everywhere.
They made
You
it
got
so
to-
hard that most people can't even change the light bulb on my car.
Right.
You had to take down the entire front bumper and the side, like the side fender where the plastic shield is,
Fender
just to
well.
get to the light bulb.
That's why you don't let engineers design cars. 'Cause of shit like that.
Right? They literally design it so that you can't do it yourself. So it's not like they don't have the knowledge to do it. They just, it was set so that they can do it. Yeah. Just to change the headlight, you need to take out the bumper and the grill and the side. There's like 2 different screws on the top. There's one right behind the wheel. Like, if your hands are any bigger, you have to take out the whole wheel just to reach the light bulb. Yeah.
Well, they had those problems back in the day with the sports cars. If you got like a 67 Charger with a Hemi, the changing the spark plugs was not easy, man.
Changing the spark plug was not easy.
No. Because the engine was so big. There were certain ones where you had to either drill a hole. If it didn't have the body plug in it, you had to drill a hole to get to the back spark plug.
Holy crap.
I'll tell you what, the V8, the F-150 with the V8, those ones in the back are the fucking hardest to get out.
when they came out with it's the Eldorado with that 4-point whatever, when they first started putting the North Star in the Cadillacs, and it was transverse front wheel drive V8, those ones in the back were not easy. Like I had a way to do it, but it was like the hardest damn thing in the world, and it'd take like a half hour to change one spark plug.
So you know they literally designed this for you to fail, not be able to do that.
Yeah, it's so they can
That's
make
why they don't
money
put it
off
in the
it.
instruction booklet, because they don't want you to do it.
They don't want people to do anything anymore.
Yeah. And then like, you know, they don't even want regular shop to be able to operate on them, right? Like literally they had to fight for right to repair.
Yep.
Because they literally make it so you can. Not if the mechanic shop can't even do it, you think the average home people is gonna be able to do it if they get the instructions?
Well, if you go like any, like say an independently owned shop that'll work on pretty much anything, by the time, most of the time those guys go to the ASD training for all that crap, they've already been working on it.
Yeah.
And they've already figured out how to do it. That stuff's always behind. But yeah, a lot of factory, it voids their warranty if it doesn't go to like a, you know, a preferred shop and all that BS. Yes. But most people don't have the drive to want to work on their own shit.
Yeah.
Well, see,
So
it's also
go
like-
back to the point. Go back to the point. They didn't put those information not because people today are kind of dumb. It's because they literally want you to be dumb.
Well, see, it's not even that. Like, even with BMWs, you have to have special tools to do certain jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you just remove the filter, you need an adapter. I hate
We used to
that, 'cause
make-
I literally bought the adapter and I bought a different car.
We used to make our own tools for shit all the time when that stuff like that would happen. Well, like in a Miata, good. They're a rear-wheel drive. They're pretty easy, but when you do the timing belt on that, and they got the dual overhead cam, you have to have a special tool to lock it, so the cams don't move. Right? We made our own tool to lock the cams. Same thing on Hondas. Made the tool to lock everything when you replace the timing belt.
If you don't have the tool for the oil filter, just stick a screwdriver through it.
I've done that.
Nah. The cap,
Oh,
you can't even
man.
open it. You can't even open it.
Oh, is the like talking the oil filter is on the top?
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
use the adapter and use a wrench to open it.
Yeah.
Or else you won't even open. In fact, to
Yeah,
jack
'cause
up my
you fall
car,
out.
you need an adapter to jack up the car.
I understand that.
Yeah, they literally made it so that you can do it yourself. She like NASCAR. Chassis adjustment, 4 tires for 17 seconds. Sure, but first you had to buy a $2 million car. Literally, the headlight's fake. You get one wiper.
Except for them being fuel injected now in NASCAR stuff, everything is based off super old school stuff with all the parts they run in them.
Very soon, I think very soon, nobody can work in their car anymore. Because it's gotta be hybrid and all that stuff. You cannot do that. What you gonna do? Take out the battery and put a new battery in there?
Exactly. Well, you know that they are in our batteries when their battery life won't charge you more than 80% in cars.
Right. So they want you to use their battery. It's proprietary. You can't do anything about it. So Mark
Dude,
says
I've
I
watched-
rotate my own tires so I don't have to pay someone to do it. They are very heavy considered they are 24 by 14 wheel on a 35.
I know how that feels. I've got 35-inch tall tires on my 4-wheel drive. Those things weigh 120 pounds at the wheel and tire.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
not
more than
fun.
you weigh.
I can't even rotate my
I
tires.
weigh 140. I weigh 140. I can do it.
I
It
can't
ain't
even
easy.
rotate my tires. My tires are staggered.
Yeah, well, I can't do that on my Mustang either. They're staggered, doesn't matter.
I rotate mine every
Buy
time I
new
drive.
tires.
That's how they work.
Don't they rotate every time you
Rotate
drive?
all the time.
What's really
Yeah, but
funny
even-
is that, you know, like when you drive into the dealer and the guy tried to charge you for rotating the tires, like, how do you rotate my tire?
hmm
You can't just take the left and put it to the right.
Have you rotated those tires? Don't they rotate every time I'm driving? You're not burning cheap gas in that car, are
Oh, that is, oh my god. Don't they rotate every time? Yeah, true. They do rotate.
you? That's from that '70s show.
Wow. You know, I've watched these BMW i8s being worked on. Man, that entire fucking chassis has to come out for them to work on anything.
It's a lot of it. It's besides engineers being stupid and doing what they do when they design cars. It's for ease of assembly. It's not for ease of repair, because it's quicker for them to slap them together in the factory that way.
Right.
But that's why they charge you arm and a leg for you to work on a dealer.
Neighbor, yeah.
Right? And then the dealer and the non-dealer shops have to charge you fair price because those prices are, you know, on the book. You can't just charge whatever you want.
Yeah, you can't just like be like, well, what does the book say on it? It gives you 2.5 hours flat. Okay, cool.
So yeah, anyway, that's stuck. You know, I'm pretty sure in the future, in the next 10 years, where nobody can work on their car anymore. You probably won't even be able to work on your tire. I know that Tesla's tire, if you change that tire yourself, it's illegal or something like that. It's out of warranty or something like that. Because they have a proprietary tire.
Tesla is not a car company, man. They're a technology company.
Right, but again, you're working on a car, right?
Good
So
luck.
to say a tire is proprietary, that's like Monsanto kind of shit.
It is, man. They're freaking ridiculous.
So they're trying to say that they own the car even if you own it?
No, they own the software running the car.
Yeah, you have to. There's certain things with Teslas where you have to have a subscription service for the software for certain things to work.
No, literally, you can't sell your car. If you sell your car, they cannot register the car.
Yeah.
Software will stop working. So
It's ridiculous.
they call it gray market. Can't sell it.
It's a bunch of BS.
It's
I'm
all
gonna go
because-
buy a $100,000 Tesla and then I can't do anything with it.
It's all because one day somebody decided to pass a law where you no longer own what you bought. You bought the right to use.
You're leasing it.
Yeah, that's Bitcoin, right?
No.
Same idea.
Hey, Maurice.
You don't own it.
Yeah, because back in the day, if you buy a software, you can put it on as many desks as you want and give it to your friends and family, right? That would be legal. Nowadays, you can't even do that. You cannot make a copy and put it on a computer.
We have licensing for everything.
Right? Because you're only buying the right to use the software that happened to be on the desk. How crazy is that? Like something like Windows, they literally just run another update, and I hate that thing is in the corner right now. Like shows the temperature and says clear and stuff like that. I don't need that thing over there. But
Dude, oh my god! When I built my new computer, I went and I did a custom install of Windows and I got rid of half that crap.
Right, so like they can force an update on your Windows. Right, so because you only bought the right to use, not the software. And the technical, well, in theory, okay, in theory, you could use your computer offline, but you have to activate it online. What the hell?
I know people that never activate and actually buy a Windows key and they just use the.
Oh, you can bypass that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, software, there's always a way to bypass it. But as soon as you gotta go online, which is pretty much what everything you do nowadays, you're shit out of luck.
Oh yeah.
So.
All right.
Well.
So anyway, they got some motors they can play with, man. So.
Albert, having them take it apart and put it back together, you should also let them build an entire little go-kart. A single stroke is enough to run a go-kart.
Yeah. Oh, this will work, I'm sure.
Right? That would be fun. Then you had to go into the suspensions. You gotta, literally, just don't even teach them how to do the brake. Just don't brake. Go straight.
Use the motor to slow down, right?
Right?
Yeah. Engine braking.
Engine braking. Some cities forbids engine braking. In Massachusetts, we have places that have a sign that says no engine braking.
Oh yeah.
But here's the thing: what if my brake wasn't good enough, so I had to engine brake?
It's actually a thing that you can do in like race stuff with transmissions. You can put it where there's no engine braking. So like if you have an automatic, usually you let off, it starts slowing down by itself. You can build it where if you let off, it won't slow down at all.
Yeah, you
have to hit the brakes. It's awesome. It's scary as fuck, but it's awesome.
Like automatic does that. Automatic cars, when you let off the gas, it's disengaged. Keep going.
Well, there's amount of engine braking in it, the way the planetaries and everything work, where it will start to slow you down by itself.
Well, eventually,
right?
Yeah.
Because of the drag.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you can build that to where that doesn't happen at all. It's dangerous, but it's so cool.
But isn't it funny? Like no engine braking means I can't downshift.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you downshift, technically that's engine braking.
Well, yeah, and if you don't do it right, it starts freewheeling and you can blow the engine up. It's cool.
Why do people do that? Why do people do that?
It's racing stuff, professional driver stuff.
Right? Why do people do that? Like that's the question. Why?
It's less drag. You get more power to the rear wheel.
What are we talking about now?
Race car stuff.
Race car stuff. You know, Martin knows best. He's been working in a race car track before.
I like this good stuff.
Me too.
We'll talk to you guys later, man. I'm jumping off.
All right, good
All right,
night,
man.
you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, car stuff. You know, guys are usually car stuff, cigar stuff, alcohol, so whiskeys, and like, what else?
Sex.
Yeah.
Sex not just guys. Woman needs it too,
Agreed, but yeah.
right? Like what else does
Grilling.
I'm not really big grilling guy too.
Come on, Tony.
I like other people grill it for me. I just don't like to grill.
Tony, get a Blackstone grill or something and just have.
I
good
have a
time.
grill.
Yeah.
I have a grill. I have
It's
a
fun.
grill. But I just don't like to be outside that hot.
What better time to sit out there, enjoy it, smoking your cigar, and make it something?
Yeah, Val
I like
does
to
that all
enjoy
the
and make.
time.
I like to enjoy my cigar and not doing anything.
I guess you don't have that. You don't have that.
The
I
bug.
don't know that instinct in you. I guess.
You know, here's the thing. I worked as a chef for a long time, and I hate cooking.
Okay, I can see that. I mean, I like cooking, but I've never done it professionally.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you had to cook for like straight every day, 12 hours a day for years, you don't like to cook when you don't have to.
I mean, I smoke cigars professionally. I still love doing it.
Shut up. This guy just complain about, you know, recording things and put it together, you know, all that
Yeah, you
editing
what?
and stuff like that, and you say you still love it. Shut up.
He
Fuck you
complained-
guys that don't like my cigar porn, and it takes me
Yeah.
It takes me an hour to edit
Assholes.
my
You
video.
assholes.
Calling everybody asshole.
Assholes.
Yeah, see? See? Yeah. You see, when you do something professionally for a while, you don't like to do it when you don't have to.
And by the way, porn is like a very personal thing, man. So if we want to fast forward through our porn,
It's your,
It's
it's
not
your
porn,
prerogative,
it's
right?
cigar
call us an
porn.
asshole.
It's cigar
Yeah.
porn. It's a totally different thing.
Same idea.
You know? It's a slow motion of Martin turning on a stick and putting in his mouth.
Right?
That's one way to put it.
Feel the fire. And literally sucking on it.
Yes.
But don't, yes. So how we do our porn is our business.
But he just told
What?
you, if you need to do it, you gotta do it through.
Are we talking about watching or making our own porn? What are we talking about, Albert? You're getting like.
I like making my own porn.
I'm talking about him complaining about us not watching
You know,
his
I wonder, Martin, would it work if you take all those short 15-second thingy and put it into a just for fan page?
Huh.
Will somebody actually pay for that?
Martine's going to start an OnlyFans.
Here we go.
Now you could do all those intros and stuff like that and transitions and put them at the end.
No, just literally take that and put it into a you know, only fan thingy and just call it cigar porn. Will someone pay subscription for
work.
that?
That might work. That might work.
Then again, it might not.
I'm getting
Oh,
ideas
Gauss
on
is
how to
guns. Gauss is
subsidize.
guns. Okay. Well, guns vary by state. Some states just impossible, and some states are like, you know, Michael's state. You just carry it, whatever. So
Right, baby.
Have any of you guys seen how Val does his like the way he preps everything when he's grilling? Y'all
Yeah,
should
yeah,
see it.
prep. It's all in the prep.
But
Does Val do a? Is it a griddle or a grill?
no, Val uses the grill.
It's all in the prep, man.
Yep.
now, if you're gonna do the prep, you have to do charcoal. You know, only way to do it right is charcoal.
I agree. I don't like gas grills.
Yeah, gas grill never give you that flavor, that juiciness.
Because it's when the greases go down and that smoke comes up.
Oh yeah.
It
Yeah,
has,
I
to do,
grew
no,
up-
it has to do with that even heat, the very subtle, warm, even heat versus a direct fire.
Yeah,
know?
it's called Low and Slow, and I only use Mesquite because it's really easy to get here, and best way to do it.
And this is why I don't. For those people who doesn't know, it's very annoying to have to heat up your charcoal.
You start it, you let it go, you sit there, kick back, have a drink in your cigar, 30, 40 minutes later, it looks like it's ready. You're like, all right, boom, let's throw some meat on.
Dude, 30, 40 minutes later, I'm done with my lunch already.
See, I think that's how Val does it. Val gets all his meats prepped, but he starts to grill ahead of time, so that by the time he's done, he just slaps it on there and boom,
Good
magic.
to go, baby.
Michael, have you ever called for a takeout for Chinese food? Ever?
No.
They always say 10, 15 minutes, okay? They never say, oh, half an hour to an hour.
Yeah, but you're doing this at home. It's supposed to be like a leisurely thing. You're supposed to enjoy it.
Yeah,
That's 'cause they're already
when
prepped.
my wife asked me how long is too lunch, I say 30 minutes. Because by then it will be done. 30 minutes just to heat up charcoal? You crazy? I'll be dead. Nowadays, it's
feeling
all
if you're
instant
wild-
gratification.
I have a feeling if your wife wanted you to grill, you'd grill.
Yeah, I
just
will
know that.
grill. I will buy a whole bag of charcoal and a bag of Doritos.
I've got it. Okay, I know some of you are going to be driving to Arizona. One of y'all motherfuckers better bring a grill. We'll fucking grill outside.
Where are you gonna grill? Where are you?
We'll
Gonna,
find-
I am
Hold
not.
it.
No.
Michael's coming down, so he can bring his grill.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wait, where are you gonna grill?
We'll go to Brandon's house and grill. I don't know.
What? Brendan don't have a grill?
I don't know. He might. I'll have to ask him.
You know, in fact, I think Brendan can go to his backyard, hunt some bears, come back with, and then grill is ready.
Oh my God, there's no bears.
Yeah, anymore.
I think he has a nice grill back there somewhere.
Well, you know,
That'd be a
he
little
might have
monkey.
something that's not wearing orange somewhere in the backyard. Just shoot it.
We don't wear orange and go hunting here.
You don't?
Nope, we don't have to.
Don't you want to?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you guys are like the ones that shoot first and then figure out later, kind of thing. Doesn't matter if you will
No.
or not.
There's this thing. Well, we don't have we don't have a crazy population that is like super dense in one area.
So is Maine.
No, we don't have that problem.
Yeah, Maine
So
doesn't have
once
that problem
we
either.
grill-
Maine's pretty big.
One said we grill outside of the hotel parking lot.
I don't think you can. You cannot have open fire a certain distance with the hotel. I don't know how about Arizona, but over here that's the case.
Here in Texas, I think it's 10, 15 feet away from buildings.
I'll be very surprised if the hotel says, yeah, go ahead, just use that spot right next to all those cars and just go ahead and grill barbecue there.
Yeah.
I'll be very
I
surprised.
Too scared.
But yeah, it sounds like a good
It's
idea.
fun.
Someone had to do it though.
Is Juan going to the meet?
Juan? I don't
Juan
know.
Pardo.
He's a maybe, right? He's a maybe.
Okay.
He's a maybe. I'm a competitor. Smoker, brisket, pork, shoulder, ribs, chicken. UK in Texas. Well, Juan. There's a good distance between Texas and Phoenix. So, I don't know. I don't think so. But it will be fun though. I mean, I'm if someone's barbecuing, I love to eat it. I just won't be there to grill it because I can't stand that heat. I mean, technically in Phoenix, you can just put the meat on the plate outside long enough, you'll probably be cooked.
No, you can't.
During the midst of summer, 180 degrees. No.
We
In the
did
car.
that we did that in school where we had to make solar ovens during the summertime, right before school was out, so in May. That was actually kind of fun. I actually made one that did work, and it made hot dogs in it.
All you had to do
Wow.
is put it inside your car. In Phoenix, under the sun, the inside the car will go over 200 degrees quick.
No, it sits about 140, 150 inside.
No, it will go over 200. They actually
I've
did a
lived here,
test.
dude. I've lived here my whole life. That is like very rare.
They did a test with, let's say, how long would it take a person to suffocate inside a car, a hot car? Remember, like they're talking about, people leave their kids in the car.
I know.
Yeah. So this guy holding a thermostat inside the car and just wait there, and that thermostat go like 200 degrees. The guy was dying.
It gets hot, man. I used to get left in the car when I was a kid. It gets hot.
Yeah, that guy wasn't even skinny. He's like a fat, big guy. He was like, oh, dying. Like, his whole entire body is soaked.
Oh, yeah.
And that's only 30 minutes. 30 minutes was enough to almost kill the guy.
Oh, yeah, it can kill you in the middle of summer. Hell yeah.
Yeah. My wife was kind of angry that last weekend I left my car with my dog in it.
I'd be mad too.
I had the car on with the AC and the windows open.
Okay, that's right.
She
See,
was
here
so
we have
angry.
we have a law here that if you see a dog in an
You can break
unattended
the
car,
window, right?
yeah, you can break the window and pull them out.
Yeah, I had the car on with music and the sunroof open
Oh, that's all right.
and AC on.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't be upset then.
And my wife
I'd be like,
was
that
my
dog's
wife
living
was
better
very
than me.
upset. My wife was like, "You're crazy! You leave a dog in the car!" It's like, dude, that dog was more comfortable than me going to that restaurant. But yeah. Anyways, 11:06. We're done today. I need to hear what Martin's idea is after the show, so I'm going to after the show to listen to Martin's idea. I will see you guys all Saturday. Don't miss it. Come to the Saturday show. First thing, give me a thumbs up, and then you can bitch at me later.